I got 12 budget, inexpensive designer fragrances that work well in the spring, and we'll just get right into this. We'll start out with Spicebomb Night Vision. Really like this one. It's like a nice contrast of green freshness and these dark spices. Really like it, what they come up. I really like the whole line, but this one's really a step in a different direction from it. It's warm, spicy. It's got these aromatic spices. It's got some citrus, some fruits, a lot of greenness to this. Sweet, vanilla, a little bit of woods as it dries down. The apple note in this is really good. It's definitely a synthetic smelling, like Invictus-y type scent profile with a ton of Granny Smith apple and some orange. It's a lot of sweetness in this thing too. It's like a green cardamom and definitely some black pepper, nutmeg, clove, give it some spices. It's got a freshness to it too, and then it kind of dries down into, like I said, some woodsy almond notes. Yeah, great job. Performance is okay on this, not great, but yeah, I love this one in the springtime. And the green label, that makes me think of green spring. It's labeled correctly to me. Yeah, love this one for spring. All right, next up is Polo Black, just the original one. This thing's dirt cheap now. Really like this one. Great scent profile. The only problem with this one, no performance. I mean, none. So this is good after the shower, or you better take your bottle with you because you're only going to get a couple hours of this. It's like a modern, fruity, unique fragrance. It opens up fresh, fruity, citrus, and green. That's why I like to wear it in the springtime, because there's like a green feel to it to me. It's got some spicy notes. Then the dry down is like semi-sweet and woody. Nice mango and tangerine notes. The mango note is really good in this. It's like a casual office scent too. It'd be good for that. Good balance of fruit and woods. A little bit of musk in it. I really like it. My only problem, like I said, with this is the longevity or whatever, but I still think it works today. I think this is out in like 2005. It's fruity, woody, fresh, spicy, a little synthetic. Like I said, mango, sandalwood, tonka bean, patchouli, sage, tangerine, and lemon. But yeah, just the woods and the mango note are kind of what stand out in this fragrance to me. Just well blended, well crafted fragrance, just no performance, but it's pretty cheap, so you can take a decant with you or respray. Prada Luna Rosa Carbon. It's kind of like Dior Sauvage, but it's a little more smoother and well blended, a little less edgy, a little less embroxen. It's a modern and edgy, like a fougere style fragrance. It's sporty and refreshing. It's got this like dark electric lavender note to it, and some of the Prada quality is an issue. You can kind of smell it. It's like a fougere barbershop scent, grounded with these metallic and earthy aspects as it dries down. Really well blended, nice, easy, dumb reach wear. This is pretty cheap nowadays. It's fresh, synthetic, spicy, citrus, woody. Works great in the spring to me. A lot of embroxen still, but just a real nice Prada lavender with some bergamot, pepper, and patchouli. Great fragrance, easy spring wear. All right, Coach Green. Love this one. Problem with this one, again, no performance. None on this. You're going to get a good 2 to 3 hours if you spray pretty heavy, and that's about it. Really nice white hangs around though, so this is good running errands. Quick chip trip to the gym, spray. You can spray light there, and once you heat up, it'll go pretty good. Or after the shower, it works pretty good. Or you have to take it with you or a decant. But it's fresh, fruity, green, citrus, definitely synthetic smelling. Great kiwi note in this. Some bergamot off the top, then some, some rosemary, geranium, and there's this moss and cedar wood in it as it dries down. Yeah, I like wearing this one. It's a real nice fragrance. It definitely has a spring feel to it. Perfect green coloration of it because of the fresh, spicy aromatics and the woods and the fruits and some of the tropical citrus in it too. Yeah, perfect on warmer days too. Like if you start getting early summer or late spring, it works great in that kind of weather too. Actually amps up the performance just a little bit on it. So yeah, perfect spring fragrance for me. All right, I'm just now realizing my this budget list from designers is dominated by Ralph Lauren. So another Ralph Lauren for you. Polo Sport here, old school one. This back in the day, this had great performance, but this newer formulation here, this isn't very good performance. It's 2 to 3 hours is all you're gonna get. And you'll get a couple more hours after that, but it'll be more of a skin scent. So it'll project pretty good if you spray heavy the first 2 to 3 hours. But I have an alternative for you. This one here is spot on with some of the notes amped up and double or triple the performance. This is Sensual Obsessions Coastal Breeze. So this one way outperforms this one. And what I've been doing is layering these two together. So that works out really good. This really levels this one up and gives it some good performance. And Kevin has really amped up a few of the notes in this to really make this one stand out. So if I had to pick one, I actually like the Sensual Obsessions one better than I do the original. But I have both. I like this fragrance. It's a classic 90s kind of throwback fragrance. So you have to like those type of fragrances. Sort of old schoolish. It's a kind of like a green aromatic fragrance. So it's a fresh, aquatic, citrus, spicy, synthetic. There's some aldehydes, some fruits, some lavender, some mint. You get a lot of mint in this one. This one here has got a ton of mint in it, which I really like that about it. Some neroli. There's some light florals in it, some amber, some woods, some cedar. There's definitely some musk. It's definitely musk. On this one right here, the original, there's a lot of musk. On Kevin's, not as much. Like I said, I kind of prefer Kevin's edition a little bit more. Yeah, it's definitely green aromatic, fresh, spicy, some aldehydes, fresh, woody, lavender, a little bit of herbal notes, well, quite a bit of herbal notes, and a little bit of like a marine tone to it too, hence the blue bottle and the flag. So yeah, I like this one, but it's definitely an old school, maybe a more mature gentleman type fragrance. I'm not sure if you're a young dude, you'll be into this one so much, but yeah, I really like this one. This one works a little bit better when it starts really heating up when you get later in the spring, and obviously it worked good in the summer, but just a regular Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. Love this one. Just a light scent profile. It's got a lot of citrus, fresh spices, aromatic, woody as it dries down. Some spices, definitely aquatic. Yeah, we didn't get a light blue flanker last year too. That's the only year I can remember in recent times that we didn't get a flanker, so I don't know what was up with that. Hopefully we'll get one this year, but this is the one that started it all, and it's still great, and it's really cheap. Only problems, the performance ain't great on this, but I don't think it was supposed to be. Just supposed to be a light scent profile. You get the grapefruit zest, bergamot, lemon off the top, rosemary, pepper, frankincense, oak moss, musk, and patchouli as it dries down. Just a great, well-blended scent. It's the reason this started a whole line. It's still super popular, and it's dirt cheap now, and works great in hot spring days, or just if you're running around going to the gym, or really any spring day, but the warmer ones, it projects a little bit heavier. All right, I get this special edition, but this is just a L.12.12 Blanc by Lacoste. It's just a special Jeremyville edition. It pretty much smells the same as the original, so you can just go with the original. It's same fragrance, and it's dirt cheap now. Performance isn't too bad on this. It's fresh, synthetic, citrus, aquatic, woody. It's got this nice finger lime note with cardamom, some eucalyptus and pine to kind of make it invigorating. And then it dries down, you get some cedar wood and balsam fir. A little bit of musky citrus to it. Little bit of aromatic woody tones to it. Little powdery green, fresh spicy floral. Yeah, I love this fragrance. Works great in the spring, works great in the summer too. Just a versatile, easy, dumb reach spray, and I get pretty decent performance on this bottle. I'm not sure how the regular version bottles are, but I know this special edition version, I'm getting pretty decent performance on this. This came out in 2021, I believe. This is Polo Cologne Intense. I got it when it was brand new, so I didn't get it very cheap, but it's dirt cheap right now. If you like Polo Green, you want kind of modernized version of that works great in the spring, you got to get this one. This is really good if you like that kind of scent profile. They kind of took the tobacco and oak moss out and swapped it out for some mint and grapefruit, kind of modernize it. It's got a real nice minty and citric opening. It's real fresh and green, so it's perfect for this time of the year. Ambroxan and vetiver notes are definitely there. It's aromatic, fresh, spicy, green, woody, some citrus, amber, it's earthy a little bit, some patchouli. Yeah, and it's still got some of the pine from the Polo Green, which is nice. They didn't get rid of that. And it's got a little bit of the old school Polo Green DNA. You got to search for it to find it. So I love that about it too. It's just a modernized take on the old Polo Green. So I'm a fan of the original Polo Green. So I'm really glad they came out with this one. I really like it, but nobody's talking about it. So evidently people don't like it as much as I do. Talk about Jimmy Choo Man Ice. Love this fragrance. This has a little bit of green notes in the background that kind of makes me like to wear it in the spring, but it works great in the summertime. It actually projects a little bit more in the warmer weather, but it's got this iciness like the ice name is when it's cooler out that I like the way it kind of works in the cooler spring days as well. It's just a really uplifting fragrance. This one's just very energizing to me. It's airy, elegant, clean and fresh. It kind of opens up like a Dior Homme Cologne, but the dry down's quite a bit different. It's just really good and pleasant at a cheap price, and no performance on this, so spray heavy, spray a lot. Just keep spraying because you're not getting much performance, but as beautiful the opening is and the way this thing smells, it's cheap. Go ahead and spray, man. Why not? So it's like this fresh citrusy and like green notes in the background, like I said. And then it gets like a creamy, musky, woody dry down. I love it. It's like I said, there's a little bit of woods in this too. And it's musky and aromatic and a ton of citrus off the top. Like ice lemonade is what you get off the top. I'd say it's good for everyday wear too. You can wear this to the gym. You could wear this to the office. This is going to be non-offensive. There's nobody going to be offended by this. And everybody likes the way this smells. It's just a refreshing citrus scent. Great in warmer weather and even great in the cooler spring days. So if you want like more of a citrus over aquatic scent profile for spring and summer, go this route. Man, this thing's great. This says spring all over it. It's colored green. Perfect for spring. This is a tourney for men, eau de parfum. This is a 2019 release, and I got this right when it came out in 2019, and this just shows you, like, I like this fragrance. I like it a lot, actually, in the spring, but I got so many fragrances, like, this is all I've worn since 2019. I just got too many other choices or whatever, but I do like this. Performance on this is monstrous. I don't know how recent formulations are, but this original formulation, and it's matured for a while, it just, it's cloying if I spray too much, honestly. I can't spray too much of this, or it gets sort of overwhelming, especially if it warms up. I actually like this in the cooler spring days better, because of that. So it's definitely got a nostalgic 80s and 90s vibe to it, so you have to like those kind of scent profiles. This is definitely for a more mature man. I don't think a younger guy would probably be a fan of this, unless you're more into those fougere style fragrances or chypre style fragrances. It's aromatic, fresh, spicy, woody, a lot of herbal notes. There's a nice lavender note in this. It's fruity, ozonic, amber. There's some musky tones to it. It really starts out really like you get a little bit of a green apple, but it kind of settles down into like a foresty, dark green, masculine cypress fragrance with a little bit of lavender, kind of fougere style. Yeah, very enjoyable, gentlemanly. This would be great for an office environment too, I think, if you have to go light on sprays, as I keep saying. It's probably not that great for the gym or anything, or just relaxing casually. It works great. And yeah, this says spring all over it to me. Right, another Ralph Lauren fragrance, another Polo fragrance on this list, but this one by far is the best on this, of every fragrance on this list, not just the Polo. And this is actually one of my all-time favorite fragrances. This is a certified banger vent scent, Polo Deep Blue. Parfum. They're all Parfum. Just Polo Deep Blue. I know I just got this little bottle here, not only that much is worn, but I've worn through a whole bigger bottle of this, and I've got 2 more bottles of this. I got one for each season. I got a bottle for this season, summer, fall. I can wear this all 3 seasons. And I just went to Panama on a vacation. I packed 3 fragrances, even a couple niche was the other 2. And I pulled this one out on the first night. Guess what? I just kept pulling this out night after night. I didn't even want to wear the other ones. I packed them for no reason. I love this, and my nose has developed over time, and I still love this one. It's still just a great fragrance. This is just well crafted, and I love it just as much now as when I first smelled this. And most fragrances, especially designer line fragrances, as my nose has evolved, they just don't excite me anymore, but this one still gets me excited. I'm excited to talk about it right now. It's a fresh, aquatic, citrus, synthetic. There's these green notes in it. That's why it works in the spring. There's this beautiful mango note in this. You know, Ralph Lauren Polo has a great mango note, but it's even more amped up in this. There's grapefruit, bergamot, tons of ambroxan, cypress, clary sage, geranium, balsam fir, musk, patchouli. Well-rounded fragrance. I just love the way this fragrance is crafted. It's aromatic, fresh, spicy, woody, citrus, marine notes, musky tones, tropical, amber, fruity, sweet. It's just so well-rounded. It's doing a little bit of everything. There's like a saltiness contrasted by the ambroxan, citrus, mango, woods, and cypress. It's just really nice the way they've done it. It has these blue-green elements to it. Great performance on this one, too. Compliment king. I always get compliments on this, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about this one. This is a straight-up Vincent banger. All right, last up is Ellis 360 Red for Men. It's basically like the original formulation of Acqua di Gio with a added like cinnamon note to it, which I think really enhances the scent profile. And I love the original Acqua di Gio. It's Mount Rushmore fragrance, but newer formulations don't have very good performance. I'll say that for sure. I'll spray them on every once in a while, so and they don't last no time. The older one, the original ones, because I had it back when it came out, it had pretty good performance. This is even a newer formulation, and this has got really good performance. And people I talk to that have the real new one, still good performance. So it outperforms this one. They added a cinnamon note. So I think this is the way to go. And this is like less than $20, even on Amazon. You can get it at your door for like less than $20. Citrus, fresh, spicy, aromatic, some warm spices, a little bit of woods as it dries down. Great in the spring. You could wear this in the summer or fall too. I like wearing it in the spring. Like I said, super cheap, fresh, citrus, aquatic, spicy, synthetic. Some lime and fruits at the top. Cinnamon, clove, nutmeg spices in it. Some lavender, some aromatics, a little bit of musk, oat moss, woods, a little bit of vetiver and patchouli as it dries down. Yeah, great fragrance. Easy dumb reach, very versatile, and a compliment getter. I get a lot of compliments when I wear this. So yeah, I'll wrap up now, and I appreciate all you guys that hung around. You're still here watching. Really appreciate you. So if you have time, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, and comment. That helps the algorithm. And either way, man, I'm just glad you watched it and hung out for this. Thanks for watching.